Welcome to my channel, Sage of Aqua. So we are currently doing the RippleFX vibration of the fixed sign energy. So if you caught my love wave reading, we picked up instinct, which is here. Follow your natural instincts. You are making the issue more complicated than it needs to be. Trust in the universe and allow your intuition to guide you. You are always safe. That's what we picked up in the love wave reading. So I just shuffled the cards and I've actually picked up instinct again in a different deck. Okay, so we'll go more into that, and I've also got ebb and flow. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that is the natural way of things, that is the natural cycle. Things are not always good or not always bad, things always change. So we'll look at those two, and I've also checked my lunar deck and I've got a lot of Gemini energy out. So currently Venus is in Gemini, so we've got to speak the world into being and embrace the flow of life. Okay, so we've got a real Wheel of Fortune energy here about flow, so that makes perfect sense. And with Gemini you're always going to get a slight duality, so a little bit of juxtapositioning. So we'll just have a look at instinct because it's come up twice. So some of the strongest characteristics of our brother and sister wolves are loyalty, companionship, playfulness and affection. They are exceptional parents and take great care of their young. They are still a pack animal. They are carnivorous and wild. Their relatives are dogs. Got a real strong loyalty vibe coming through here. If you have lost touch with your instincts, your sensitivities, dictating that anything wild and instinctual is threatening and therefore has to be controlled or eliminated, now is the time to overcome this limited mindset and tune into the instinctual clues. Let the spirit of wolf be your teacher and call upon this benevolent being for help identify what those specific cues are saying. Shed some of your inhibitions with the only exception, do no harm. Now, so we'll have a look at this one, ebb and flow, because we're getting a real sensation of the Wheel of Fortune. So at the bottom of the deck I've got Temperance, which is about moderation. So from my last reading we got the King of Swords and the Enchanter's Wheel. So that's really about flow and authority and allowing things to happen. So someone in authority also has to allow the natural way of things and allow people to be themselves and allow things to happen as they need to happen. Yeah, not to be too controlling. So there are 3 birds on this card. There's always other people to consider. There's always other little birdies in the mix. And this web contains everything you need to for all the medicine for your life, for your energy. Okay, so we got Queen of Wands on the bottom of the deck, on that deck, also on that deck. So this is someone that is in control. is someone that is action orientated, so you may feel a little bit more inspired to do things rather than just plan at this time. So the ebb and flow of life is never more clearly represented than in the ocean movements. Tides of these great bodies of water rise and fall in regular rhythm, and the waves continue to roll to the shores in endless and varied patterns. They've been doing for millions of years and will continue to do so for more millions. The tides and the waves maintain a relatively predictable, unless other unforeseeable forces of nature intervene, which have been known to happen. So the oceans cover 70% of the Earth, and the human body averages a composition of 70% water. The dynamic gravitational interaction of the sun and the moon that moves these massive bodies of water and creates the shifting tides also affect our human bodies in ways that we respond to instinctually, often having a great deal more influence over our moods and emotional states than we're aware of. So we've got instinct as well. So things happen instinctually, it's sort of beyond our control. It is really about releasing control and just knowing, trusting that all is well, and allow your intuition to guide you. Nice. And with temperance on the bottom also, there is a real message of moderation, just everything in moderation. Yeah, this is really quite mellow vibe to it. Okay. So the lesson, important aspect in the art of living, is to move with the ebb and flow of your emotions, joining their fluidity but not being captured by it. They are simply emotions. So it says allow yourself to swim with the variations rather than resisting them. So this is really a go with the flow vibe here. So I have been getting a lot of number 8 through. Embrace the flow of life, there it is, right? But also be prepared to speak up if something is, not agreeable. And I've got here full moon in Aquarius to be real about how you feel, but, do it in a nice, gentle way. Temperance. Don't have to scream your face off or anything, just let it be known. Okay, so that's nice. I'm feeling like the hunter becomes the hunted when Venus is in Gemini.